I'm here to support the motion that decided art subjects are better than science subjects.
Examples, a vivid example is when a scientist want to make a real aeroplane, he can draw it.
It is not true. People had bad mindset. They think that only science subjects and science works are given priority.
For my point, this shows that art is useless for the people.
Apart from that, when you study art, you learn to work both independently and collaboratively.
I hope all 4 schools know what is Amsha Amsha. So by this month, we are in Ramadan. So we are very lucky to have this program in this wonderful month and a holy month. Yeah, our debate competition is into 4 schools. We will have 2 games. The first game with the same topic. Our topic is art subjects are better than science subjects. The aim of this debate in Amsha Amsha is to improve language skills. Every student will play according to his school. At the same time, every student will play according to his own. I mean, individual effort will make you to be perfect. But also school effort will make your school to be best. Are we together? So the first game is between Mwendo vs Mikindani. After this, we'll come to the final. This will be a half, then we'll come to the final game. Each team will have 5 speakers. 5 speakers. Among those 5 speakers, 3 will be speakers and 2 will be contributors. We'll have the first speaker with 5 minutes in pocket in each team. Second speaker will have 4 minutes in his pocket or her pocket. Third speaker will have 3, and the 2 contributors will also have 3 minutes. I think they are enough for you to speak. So 5 main speakers and 4 the second speaker. To the other or the rest will have 3 minutes. We'll need 2 questions to each team. So 2 questions asking to this and 2 questions asking to this team. Are we together?
Lengo la madhumuni kukuwekeni sawa katika masuala mazima ya masomo mbalimbali, hasa haya ambayo tunazingatia na tunapata kipaumbele, au sio? Haya, kwa hiyo kazi yangu kubwa leo ni kufungua, lakini leo ni aina yake Ramadhani Kwa hivyo vile vitu vile leo hakuna. Leo tunaomba tuwe watulivu na nidhamu ndio inazingatiwa, au sio? Ndio. Haya, asanteni.
Peace to you. Peace to you too. I'm known as Ms. Kuthumhat Mohammed. I'm come from Mikindani Secondary School. I'm the first speaker from supporting team. I'm here to support the motion that decided art subjects are better than science subjects. Yeah, dear judge, that is absolutely positive and it is quite right. First, you should know what the meaning of art. According to Wikipedia, in 2022, art is a diverse range of human activity and resulting product that involves creativity and imaginative talent, experience of technical proficiency, building emotional power and conceptual ideas. Let me go straight to my point. Art subjects encourage self-expression, creativity, and building confidence. Art subjects help to development critical thinking. Art subjects help well-being and improving health and happiness. Arts provide opportunity to acquire new skill. Science itself depends on art. When you study art, you learn to work both independently and collaboratively. Art actually connected to people's life. Art also a universal form of communication. When you study art, you can know which is good and which is bad.
Thank you all the audience who are here today. I'm here to oppose the motion which says that art subjects are better than science subjects. But before going on, I would like to read the meanings of art and science. Science are the body of knowledge and skills, which can be in nature or learned by scientific ways. But inside of art is activities of all skills which involve imaginative, creative of skills. Example, painting and photography. To starting with my friend, firstly, I would like to crush the first speakers who come here. She said that it is improved creativities, but I want to ask her how art can improve creativity without involved science. In order someone to have creativity, there should be science, involved science, which is usually all over the world. So without science, no creativity. Okay, to start with my friend, science subject are better than art subject because it improves knowledge of the people due to the critical thinking. It is true that development of scientific investigation are done by different scientists in the world. This shows that science improves knowledge of the people.
Peace be upon him. Okay, firstly, I'm here to make the first speaker and second speaker correct. Firstly, the first speaker say that art subjects can make someone know what is right and what is wrong. That is not true. If the scientist or science subject student don't know what is right, example, let us see the doctors. If the doctors don't know this patient should be done operation, how they would treat people. And other, you say that as subjects develop happiness. And as subjects also develop happiness. Example, when you treat people, don't you feel happy? Because you save life of people, you feel happy. Also, say that communication. Communication can't be done without science and technology. Example, say the timekeeper used stopwatch. Is this made by artists? No, by scientists. And this camera, you see it is made by artists? The answer is no. Okay, may I go direct to my point? My first point says that science subjects help us to get many professional experts. Example, professional teachers, professional engineers, and the professional doctors. Example, in hospitals, there are many doctors, but every doctor have his or her profession. Example, when you is sick with tooth or one teeth, you will not just go direct to the doctor of surgery. No, there is professional doctors for teeth who is dentists. Okay, my second point is that science subjects facilitate innovation and discovery by using science and technology. Many scientists in the world discover many things by using science and technology.
Science subjects simplify work in many sectors that help people to make the work easier. Yes, it is true that science subjects simplify work in many sectors. Example here, we use this one. You see that this simplify work. Also, computer. Without science, we can use that things. That is science. For how you can use that thing without having science. For my point, this shows that art is useless for the people. Also, science subject facilitating the solving of the problem in many areas of our life. Yes, and it is true and it is perfect.
I'm contributed. I want to contribute my contribution. Someone here, the first speaker say that it improves creativity. And then you come here and say vivid example in drawing. First of all, think before doing. Even reality that drawing is in art subject. Don't judge a book by its cover, judge a book by its material, my dear friend. It is not true. You have to think out the brain. You have brain, but you don't have mind. Dear judge, let me contribute. The second speaker say that science have to be professional work. It is reality that teacher, there are many teachers, maybe science or art, but many of teachers are work. in art subject. But let me tell you something. You have mind, but you don't think. You have ear, but you not hear. You have brain, but you don't get anything. My dear best friend, you have to change your mind. Change your thought. You change your mind. The third speaker said that, excuse me, dear judge. The second speaker said that, she said that, doctor, I don't want wrong. I want wrong that correct the doctor. Doesn't mean doctor is not doctor. Lady. So, you to be confidently positive. You are confidently positive because you are in science. Tanzania learned science, but not pure science. In reality, that you learn history, science.
Mr. Judge, it is really that art subject is better than science subject because the speaker from opposing side came here and said that science improves knowledge of the people. And in his example, he said that people use science to make an aeroplane and fly it with it. But how science can use the aeroplane without artists to design that aeroplane and using it to fly on the flag? That shows clearly that it's not true. And the second point is it improves high performance of students in their study. Is that true? Do you think students perform much in science subject than art?
I'm known as Abdullah Ahmad Nasser. And my question that according to a statement that say a science subject is better than science, is better than art subject. Is it true? If it's true, you support that science subject is better than art subject. We have been studying science since a long time ago, but in Tanzania we have made nothing. So what we have been in Tanzania.
Very, very, very knowable. Firstly, don't you think many things that are made by scientists in Tanzania is firstly these builds are they made by artists. Even they draw, their drawing that will be nothing without made by scientists. Also, don't you see that there are many projects in Tanzania made by scientists? Hydroelectric power, the power made by the moving water, that's made by artists? No. The Tanzania is not highly developed country, but it is among the...
Who is better to serve this society, science student or art student? How? And why many students fail science subject than art?
Students are the ones who serve the society. Firstly, without the education in science, what you will know about bacteria and viruses in our environment. Our environment will be distracted with viruses and bacteria. The answer is clear. And the second, you say why science students fail science subjects and pass as subject. That is what some students have misunderstanding. A scientist student will stand clear for hardworking and doing experiment and go straight with her science subjects. And those who pass as subjects are the ones who based only on science subject. Thanks.